Evet
Oyun
tamam,
Harry
sevgili
Potter'i-
YouTube. Bir dakika, evet
I'd
tamam,
better
sevgili
keep an
YouTube,
eye on
sevgili
high places
kankişler.
around the school for
Açıl lan.
Zenobia's gobstones.
Açıl açıl. Açıl. Evet tamam, sevgili YouTube, sevgili kankişler. Bak kasıyor ha.
Kanalıma gelen herkes benim baş tacım. Ne olur abone olun, buna muhtacım. Kanalıma
Mesajıya bas. Allah. Hı. Orta. Yani medium. Yerisiz dengeli. Yerisiz kalite. Yerisiz ultra performans. Yerisiz otomatik.
The Conjure a Hedgehog one, but it disappeared after a few minutes.
Oyun Harry Potter evreninde geçiyor değil mi?
Evet, Hogwarts'ta geçiyor.
Ama yine de güzelmiş.
Ben performansı ben bir Bitki bilim sınıfı.
That smell. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and catch out the soil!
Ne?
David.
Ha,
Knuckles.
hırsız değilim.
The soil should envelop the root like a
Ana!
warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Ama bak hırsız dedi.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid.
All right then, off you go.
Ellerim yandı lan.
Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting table.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not grass.
Bu
Yes,
sözlerle.
Professor.
Firstly, well done with your magic.
Neyse ben çıkıyorum.
They
Görüşmek
can be
üzere.
rather difficult
Eyvallah
to
kral.
get a grasp of.
Görüşürüz.
Parmaklarım yandı ya.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
Eyvallah kral abonelik
Just
için.
at the end of the footbridge leading out to this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh,
Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did
Hallettik
save
daha.
her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you
başka ne
can't go this
yapacağız?
alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Portakal'ın yanına gitmemiz lazım.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
Ha.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Arabiyoloji sınıfı.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot. Only cost me my...
I tried transforming a rabbit into a dinner.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Hadi bakalım.
Accio! Levioso!
Benden kızını atmadı.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Shouldn't there be orders or someone from the ministry guiding?
Ana eksi sınıfa.
Never allow that. It would make them look completely incompetent.
Eksi sınıfına geldik lan.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Tamam. Karıştır, karıştır, karıştır.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing.
Göreceğiz profesör.
And we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Hadi bakalım.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not... Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Allah canını almalı, almalı.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Bunun için üzgünüm.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this
Profesör
class
işe
and the fact
yaradı
you're
mı?
a new
İşe yaradı
student.
mı?
I'm glad I was able to meet your
İşe yaradı mı?
expectations.
Güzel
A
mi?
rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet.
O
In
kadar
addition to
işimi
having a
yaptım.
solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Sağ
I
olun
think each of
profesör.
us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
İksir sınıfı.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of the
Gelme ver. Parmaklarım yandı yemin ederim.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
I've always said that travel...
Daha başka ne yapacaktık? M'ye bir bas. Profesör Herkese mı gideceğiz acaba?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Leviosa!
Leviosa. Aşağılarda diyor.
Revelio.
Yani burayı da bulduk.
What are you up to now?
Ne oldu hasbam?
Revelio.
Ben işte öyle açarım ha. Açıl.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Revelio.
Eyvallah kral, sağ olasın. Allah Allah Allah, acaba ben oraya nereden gideceğim ya? Burası Profesör Harket'in yeri.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
Allah
gobstones.
Allah. Lan evet. Ha. Ha.
Ben sana aslında İyi.
Tamam, giderim şimdi. Tamam. Tamam. Tamam. Gel buraya. Yok, ben öyle giriş yolunu ben bulamadım ya. Ben psikolojim bozuldu. Ya burası mı lan? Nazire böyle eder mi lan?
Levioso.
Neyse, biz burada videoyu bitirelim. Gidecek daha yerimiz daha var. Bir dakika lan. M'ye bir bas. Hogsmeade'e bas. Yok bir de dünya haritasına bas. Dünya haritasına bas. Ben diyorum ki nerede lan bu? O zaman sevgili YouTube sevgili kankışlar lütfen bir like atıp bir abone olup bildirimleri açıp yapmayı unutmayınız. Allah'a emanet olun. Seviyorsunuz. Görüşürüz. Bay bay. Like, abone, bildirim. Allah'a emanet olun. Seviyorsunuz. Görüşürüz.